Moving on. Pakistan's primacy in the international narcotics trade and the funding of terrorist activities has been time and again confirmed by several investigation agencies worldwide. There are clear indications that Pakistani-based narco-terrorist networks have stepped up their activities on the Indo-Pakistan international border. Recently, National Investigation Agency apprehended the 12th accused in connection with Handwara narco-terrorism case. He has been identified as Abdul Rauf Badan, a resident of Jammu Kashmir's Kupwara. A report. Narco-terrorism is an integral component of Pakistan's state sponsorship of cross-border terrorism, used as to fund and conduct asymmetric warfare against its neighbors. Over 80% of drugs in India are infiltrating from neighboring Pakistan. The country's intelligence agencies have been working with terror groups on a kill two birds with one stone strategy to smuggle weapons and narcotics into India through the same routes. Islamabad has been heavily relying on the sale of drugs in Kashmir to fund its terror infrastructure. Recently, the National Investigation Agency arrested Abdul Rauf Badan for his involvement in the case of supply of narcotics, cash, arms and ammunition through LOC border in Amrohi area by concealing the consignment in a vegetable carrier vehicle. Earlier, NIA has filed a charge sheet against a total of 11 terrorists in connection with deep-rooted conspiracy for procuring and selling narcotic drugs and generating funds in Jammu and Kashmir and other parts of India in close association with operatives of Pak-backed terror organizations, Lashkar and Hizbul Mujahideen.
Ever since the Operation All Out started, and then after that the abrogation of Article 370 took place, the National Investigation Agency of India has been on the track of all these people who were instrumental in propagating militancy, funding militancy, and getting all the money that was through Hawala transactions or any other transactions, and distributing it amongst the stone pelters, the militants and others, and all anti-national elements over there. Now, once the NIA got after all these people, the flow of money coming inside through these channels dried up.
Pakistan has recently employed a dual strategy to maintain the conflict and undermine the social fabric of the valley, delivering both weapons and drugs. The most often used opiate in Kashmir is heroin, that is trafficked from Pakistan. Drug trafficking across borders give terrorism financial support and, if not stopped immediately, could damage the lives of the region's children. The finances generated from drugs such as heroin fund separatist activities and spread other centrifugal tendencies. Increasingly, terror modules that have been busted in the recent past by security agencies show a more significant challenge to society and security.
We are finding that every day in and day out, we find that they are having seizures, whether it's in vehicles or even otherwise. And the drops that are being done by the drones, whether it's in Punjab, whether it's in Jammu Kashmir, on the international border or the LOC, those are also being monitored and people are being arrested.
The nexus between drug traffickers, criminal networks and terrorists are a potent threat. Expoliation of the trafficking routes by terrorists with the help of well-entrenched criminal networks to infiltrate with arms and explosives have added a criminal dimension to the security of the borders. Moreover, large-scale availability of narcotics and drugs encourages demand for narcotics and drugs by domestic population, consumption of which produces dysfunctional behavior, thereby creating law and order problem in the society. Therefore, India needs to adopt a comprehensive approach to tackle this challenge.